The girl happened to notice her 6-month-old cousin trying to climb out of his playpen, while her aunt and uncle inside the house were completely oblivious. Through a gap in the curtains, Emma watched as her baby cousin crawled all the way to the edge of the pool. Luckily, her aunt spotted something wrong outside just in time and scooped up the child, furiously scolding her careless husband. The man felt wrongly accused. He insisted he'd put the baby safely in the playpen, but his wife refused to believe him. Emma watched them argue, then went back to her desk. After the woman took the baby away, the man soon noticed some snacks by the pool, and the open gate raised his suspicions. That evening, the man prepared a special dinner to apologize to his wife, but the food turned out so salty, it was impossible to swallow. Right on cue, Emma innocently asked if they could order takeout instead, leaving the man no choice but to agree. Ever since her parents died, Emma had been taken in by her aunt. She loved having someone to depend on, especially since her aunt used to give her all her attention. But then her uncle came along and stole some of that attention, and before long, they had a son. Emma had never liked sharing the spotlight, especially when she saw how happy her aunt was. She grew to resent her uncle more and more. One evening, Emma went to help in the kitchen. The phone rang, and her uncle asked her to keep an eye on the steak he was frying. The moment he stepped away, she poured olive oil into the pan and cranked the burner to maximum. The smoke alarm went off almost immediately. When her aunt rushed into the kitchen, all she saw was her husband in a panic at the stove. Emma swooped in with a fire extinguisher and put out the flames, making her uncle look even more flustered by comparison. Her aunt scolded him again, and no matter how he tried to explain, it just sounded like angry excuses. Through Emma's subtle manipulations, her uncle had gradually been painted as careless and unreliable. That way, if anything ever happened to her baby cousin, her aunt would never suspect Emma. But to stay in this house, she had to keep up the act of a normal teenage girl. At breakfast, her uncle mentioned that his recording knife had gone missing. Emma shook her head and said she hadn't seen it, then headed out the door with her aunt for school. Before getting out of the car, she spotted a brochure for a boarding school. Her aunt quickly explained that she wasn't trying to send Emma away, but the damage was done. Emma composed herself, put on a bright smile, and walked into school. No one here knew about her past, so she'd managed to make 2 decent friends. But a rebellious-looking girl caught a glimpse of Emma, and her expression instantly changed. As it turned out, she was a new transfer student in Emma's class. Her eyes locked onto Emma, studying her with an intensity that was impossible to ignore.